another episode of With the Chiefs.
Wait. Man, I need more rest.
I hope I've got your last name right there.
It's a very good pronunciation.
You should know better than that now, Dom.
I know.
Welcome back
Welcome back
to another episode.
with the Chiefs.
We're back. Feels like it's been a while, Dom.
It has been a while.
What's
New
what's
year.
been happening? New year, new block. We're about to start a new block.
New block. New man.
New man. Kind of, does it feel like that?
I guess. Ish. Yeah. I'm feeling like a new man.
I'm feeling more confident now in the last few days.
That's good.
Only the last few days. But yeah, it's good. Anyway,
This episode, if you haven't read the title, it's a Chiefs chat, so there's no guest. We've probably lost 70% of the listener base there, but if anyone else is sticking around, strap in.
strap in's a good one, Tom. I like that. All right, we're gonna go over. So we're both doing Ballarat. I'm doing the marathon. Dom,
I'm
oh,
not doing Ballarat.
are you serious?
Yeah, dead set. But I'm doing another event very close to Ballarat.
Okay, this is
Um,
news.
It's called
Or did you?
Newcastle
You're doing Newcastle.
Newcastle Half Marathon.
Okay, run me through why you would be doing that.
um, because it's much more convenient. Only like 2 hours away from Sydney, Newcastle is. So
So
very
is it
easy
a
to
cost
get
thing?
there. Yeah, and my friends are doing it too. So
Oh, who's doing it?
I'm with them. A guy called Bestie.
Oh, Bessie's doing it.
He's
The
his
half.
first ever half.
Oh, that'll
Yeah,
be interesting.
yeah, should be good.
What's he gunning for?
Uh Sub 80, but yeah,
Sub
keep it on the
80.
down low on debut.
Sub 80. Whoa, that'd be good.
Mm.
But I think he's very he's quite talented. Are you going to be
Yeah.
coaching him?
He's kind of written his own program, which looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, slightly disappointed, but also that's that from I was looking forward to Ballarat with you, Dom, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was never really kind of
did you obviously my memory is patchy at the best of times, but were you already sandbagging Ballarat in the last episode?
probably. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't think. I
'Cause-
think I was like half committed. Said like, oh yeah, I was a strong maybe. Um,
Well, wasn't that strong, was it?
yeah.
Hang on. Anyway, so well, that's at least that doesn't really. We can still get into what you're planning to do from a training point of
Yeah.
view.
Well, it's basically the same thing. It's on the week before, so Easter
Week
Saturday.
before. All right.
Yeah.
So you got
But if anyone's doing Newey half, let me know.
shout out. Is it how many people normally? Is it
Uh,
like
Imagine it'd
decent?
be like a couple hundred.
Oh, it'd be more than that, surely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't
Not
they
sure. I've
have
actually
because
got
they
no
have the
idea.
they got the marathon on.
Yeah, the marathon seems like it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck to you, Dom.
You too, mate.
Should we just cut it there?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
End of
been
episode.
good. I mean, we were planning to talk about Ballarat, but um, I'm not gonna. I can talk to myself. All right. Well, let's do a bit of recap. I think it's been almost like 3 weeks since the
Mm,
last time we've jumped on.
yep,
So, what's happening with you, Dom? How you been? What's happening with running? Yeah.
yep, yep. Um, yeah, so I think last time we spoke was like Christmas Eve or something, which is exciting. And then went on holidays after that and didn't do heaps of running. There was one session I did in like the heat and the humidity. Um, Decided to do a hilly long run and just do like hill repeats, and it absolutely cooked me. Like, um, yeah, I had to call someone to pick me up because
Seriously?
yeah, I was feeling like a bit dizzy and stuff, and I just cooked myself too much.
Wait, sorry, where
Too
was
much
that?
sugar.
That in
Um,
Bluey's?
yeah, up at Bluey's.
Oh shit, that's not
Yeah.
good.
So Beck came out and got me again. It's not the first time she's
Oh,
done
this is like
that.
Nolan Caves all over again.
Yeah, I was having flashbacks.
Wait, so what time of the day did you do it?
Oh, it was kind of in the middle of the day, like 1 o'clock or something. And it's just yeah, really humid, really hot. Hadn't run at all. Like I haven't done a long run like that for months. So yeah, not the smartest choice, but you got
At
to
what
start
point of the
somewhere.
run, what point of the run were you like feeling it? And were you trying to push it at first and being like, oh yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Well, it was just like getting up and down the hill, and then I'd done as much as I wanted to do and was ready to start heading home. And then it's like I guess when you climb a mountain. You get to the top of the mountain and you got all the motivation in the world to get up there. But then on the way down, no one thinks about that. And I think there's probably a stat somewhere. It's like there's so many deaths for people
Oh my
getting
God.
down from the mountain because they've just lost all the motivation. But that was me running home from the session because, yeah, no motivation to get me through. And it just felt terrible. Yeah.
It's pretty bleak.
Yeah.
What
But,
was Beck like when she picked you up?
oh, she was really good. It was
She was probably
in like
concerned, obviously.
I was only maybe, I don't know, a 5 minute drive away. So
Okay, that's
it was
good.
like 2Ks or something like that. But yeah, um, yeah. But then I bounced back okay and no damage done. It was the right move, probably. Um,
Yeah.
yep. And then after that one, didn't do much more running. Um, did a little bit of surfing, but the surf was just like it's just been so average like this the whole time I've been surfing the past few months. I think I've had like maybe two or three good surfs. So I'm a bit off surfing to be honest. Like, um, like you can't control the weather. Like at least running, you know what you're in for. Like, um, whether it's like a bit windy or a bit rainy or whatever, like it doesn't matter that much when you're running. Whereas like surfing, you're very dependent on the wind, the swell, um, the tide, like all this bullshit. And yeah, it's too uncontrollable. Um,
But don't you like go out in the morning and go have a look before you go in?
yeah, but like you're still going to go in regardless.
Why?
Because it's always fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it is fun.
It's easy
Um,
to get you wrong right now.
it's just it's never that like great. I don't know. Um, yeah. So yeah, no
But
more surfing.
that's a natural shift into the block. Like the
It is.
weather's turned, things are like you're off surfing now naturally, so
Yeah.
you can it's pushing
The,
you back to running.
yeah. Annoyingly though, I wish I kind of had kept on surfing because there's like I don't know the biggest swell in a long time at the moment, and I don't know.
Is that
I
because
haven't
of the
surfed.
storms?
Yeah, because of the storms and stuff. But if I was really keen and into it, I probably would have gone looking for waves this weekend. But oh well, we're back into running. Um, yeah, so kind of switched from surfing to running, and we're going at it. The last kind of 2 weeks has just been trying to get fit again.
Yeah, haven't you
Um,
been doing like 3 sessions in a row?
yeah, like the kind of overcommitted myself a bit.
Because I think I'm not sure today if it was Matt. Matt was saying, "Can you ask Dom why he's doing 3 sessions in a row?"
I don't know, just motivation. Like it's better running with people.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, we do turbo on a Tuesday, then run with Bestie on the Wednesday, and then started doing the Delta Hills
Oh,
on the
really?
Thursday. Yep.
How how do you find Delta Hills? It's got a lot of good reviews.
Yeah, it's great. Good group of people. Like few trail runners and guys who are kind of doing longer stuff. And I think they've always just got a good head on their shoulders, those guys.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, really enjoying it. And everyone's a pretty decent level and it's good on the hill. You're all working together. Like you pass each other on the way down or on the way up and you yeah, feel like you're all in it together, which is pretty cool.
What are the what are the sessions been when you were there for the hills?
Uh I think we did like a one that was 3 minutes, 2 minute, 1 minute. And then this week we did 1 minute, 2 minute with like just jog back recovery. Did that like 6 times, but yeah, it's always similar stuff like that.
That's
Little
good.
1 or 2 minute efforts up the hill. Um, yeah, and then started running the commute to work as well a lot, which
That's how you know you're getting back into it.
yeah, yeah, which is good for the motivation. Like you run home from work one day and then you force yourself to run to work the next day. You got no option. And the other one, big one, has been getting back in the gym.
Oh,
So
yep.
yeah,
Fitness
signed
First
up
membership. I got the message
fitness
from you.
first. Yes. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I'm a fitness first guy now.
What kind of deal did you sort of get?
I got on the health insurance
Did you get
deal.
AIA or whatever it was?
Yeah, yep.
50% off. How good.
Yeah, they cut it to 30% now, which is a bit disappointing, but still good.
Really?
Yeah. Um,
Interesting.
yeah, but oh well, 30% off is not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So we're
So
in
which
on
one do
that
you
one.
go to?
Been going to Ramwick, but I don't know, it's very busy.
Okay.
But I guess that's probably every gym to be honest.
What time? What's your go-to at the moment?
Oh, in peak hour, like I don't know, 6:30 after work,
Yeah,
which makes sense.
busy.
Um, what about you? What are you doing for the gym?
Um, Fitness First as well. Tuesdays are now the mandatory gym day. I was a little bit slack on the gym. I didn't go for like 3 weeks. I think I was talking about it in the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, Tuesday, the George Street one. I think it's the same thing. It's very busy. Um, but it sort of it sort of levels out about 7. So if you do want to
Yeah,
go a bit later, it like
yeah.
yeah. But there's good group that go on a Tuesday. There's like a few Delta people that are keen to go to the gym as well, which helps
Mm,
definitely if someone else is going to be there. Um, Otherwise, it's pretty. But I mean, Tuesday is after the Gore Hill session. It's pretty hard to get out the door after work. You can't really have to force yourself.
yeah, true.
But yeah, the other day would be Friday as an optional.
Mm,
But I think if I can get in there at least once,
mm.
it'd be good. What are you planning? How many days are you planning?
Actually, kind of similar. I'm going Mondays and Fridays,
Yeah, okay. Okay.
and
Um,
maybe another session somewhere. I don't know. See how we go. I'm pretty flexible though. That's the good thing about fitness first. Like, you're not locked into any certain time. That was the annoying thing about doing the classes. Like,
oh
um,
yeah, you had the classes going for a bit.
yeah, it was like they were good classes and stuff, but I just need a bit more flexibility.
That's fair.
Mm.
So, okay, so you've had how many weeks now of training?
Proper training, like
2?
2 weeks, two and a bit.
How are you feeling?
Um, Feeling good, yeah. Like felt like the Delta Hill session was like the first session that I kind of executed and was relatively fit this week. So hopefully there's more of that to come. I
Yeah.
still kind of didn't quite. I think there was one rep where I was like not quite reaching where I should have been. But that's okay. Still bouncing back.
How are you feeling with your energy levels after and your iron stuff?
Yeah, oh, chalk and cheese. Like,
Much better?
yeah, absolutely. Like, I think I didn't even realize how run down I kind of was before. But yeah, now feeling great. Really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Well,
about you, mate? How's your training been going?
yeah, pretty good. I think I've still been keeping about the same, like between 80 and 90 Ks. I've kind of held that for the last maybe like 6 or 7 weeks, which is good. So it was pretty similar to last year where I I think I actually, yeah, I had the took it some downtime after the hammy stuff and then started about the same time. But obviously last year we were targeting Gold Coast, so I wasn't thinking about like needing to be fit going because I had a few months before.
Mm.
Like it was a few months after where we really started the block. But
Yeah.
now I'm starting to feel like a little bit better, in a good position to start a training block, which is good.
Mm.
Been just doing obviously the same sort of structure, been keeping to Gore Hill Delta session on the Tuesday, and then some form of threshold repeats on the Friday, just repeating that, which has been
Yeah.
good. But I feel like the consistency's been good. I mean, there still has been, you can really, like, if you look at the Strava graph, it's pretty consistent, but within there, there's like day off, due to like still a bit of residual silly season going on. But
Mm.
I feel like that's leveling out now. Do you feel the same? There's not as much going on.
Yeah, not as much, but still kind of the odd night here and there.
Yeah. Um, should be interesting to navigate during the block.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out like, are we going? Yeah, what level of discipline will be
Yeah. Well,
going
I think
on?
for Newey, yeah, I think I'll just kind of be getting fit and getting back into it. Like if I can run kind of, I don't know, 74, 75 minutes and be in good shape, um, I'd be happy with that at Newcastle. And then Gold Coast would kind of really knuckle down and
And
try
go
and run a
after it.
PB. Yeah.
Well, that's a really good amount of time to get. I mean, you can get pretty fit in 12, 13 weeks because
Yeah.
we got I think it's 14 weeks from to Ballarat and obviously 13 for you.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of training to fit in there.
Yeah. I guess like the idea though in not kind of going all in on Newcastle is to not lose motivation for Gold Coast because I think to try and stay focused for 26 weeks or whatever.
Long
Um,
time.
yeah, knowing myself, I don't think I'll be able to do that. So I think Newcastle will just be kind of a see how you're going, and then Gold Coast will be have a crack.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Um, all right, so motivation's coming back. You're ditch surfing.
Yeah.
You got a gym membership.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
So what do you, I guess, take us through what you're planning to do. If you give us a bit of a block preview, say, what are you planning to do?
Yeah. I haven't thought too much about that. I think it'll just be more of the same. Like uh I think I'm gonna have to change something though, because doing 3 workouts a week back to back to back is probably not good. But it's annoying though because I like those 3 groups of people and I don't really want to drop one. Um, so I'm thinking
Who's gonna
Turbo's,
go?
yeah, Turbo might have to wind it back a little bit. I'll still be going, but yeah, maybe just not working at 100%, and
Okay.
then the other two kind of keep them pretty solid.
Yep.
Um, and then yeah, I think the rest looks after itself really. But I probably need to
So
put a bit more thought into it. What about you, Smitty?
no, you can't. No, no, no. We're gonna do it now then.
Yeah, I think like I haven't trained for a half marathon in a long time, and
Yeah.
I probably need to be doing more of those like longer grindy sessions, like 10 by a K, 12 by a K, that sort of stuff. Which yeah, I haven't really done that in a while.
When was the last time you felt you were like marathon fit? I mean, you probably obviously there at before Gold Coast, but yeah.
Mm.
Um, and what were you doing? Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah, probably like when we were training together. That was a
For
while ago in like
before
2019.
before Port Macquarie,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
ran PB?
Yeah, yeah. Like back then, I feel like my training was probably pretty half marathon specific. even though I thought I was training for a marathon, um, I don't think I was doing quite enough for the marathon, and it ended up being more like half marathon training. But I think it was pretty good training, really.
Yeah.
And that was like, yeah, like we're saying, like lots of 1K reps, lots of the breccia P session where it's like, yeah, you may be doing 40 minutes worth of work in your workouts. Um, yeah, which I kind of need to build back up to that again.
Okay. So just keeping the the 1Ks and stuff like that, do you normally go hard or do you keep them sort of threshold effort or half marathon pace?
Yeah, probably trying to hit that half marathon pace.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
What about any bigger long runs, do you think? Like
Yeah, I
long
think I
runs?
want to keep the big long runs,
Yep.
or build them back up. Because yeah, maybe later in the year it'd be good to do some longer stuff.
Hmm.
And I think that yeah, can't hurt doing some longer long runs. Like I don't know, nothing too crazy, maybe just like 30 Ks.
Okay. And doing like
Yeah,
faster
and
like work in there.
I think yeah, faster long runs as well. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Right. Well, I'll I think touch base with you once when you give us some thoughts.
Well, I don't know. I feel
No,
like
I'm kidding.
the Newcastle Half Marathon, I'm happy to just kind of
Get back
riff
into
around with it a
running.
little. Yeah,
Yeah,
just have fun with it. Like,
that's good.
yeah, I don't want to be too hard on myself.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of the opposite of what I'm about to say.
Yeah, you've got some crazy program.
No. Just like um just a different like I'm kind of
Discipline.
no we all know how
Yeah.
my I need a bit of that, Dom. You know I need a bit of that. But I feel like um I had a pretty good block last time towards Gold Coast, but like, I mean, if I'm doing Ballarat, I'm doing the marathon. I'm saying I'm still going to target 2:30. It's just not going to happen without,
True.
like, it's
Yeah,
probably
marathon's
just
a
going to
different
have to
sport.
like
Mm,
head down as much as I can. I don't know. I'm saying that now, but I guess the intention is to, um, build on what I did last time. I mean, it's very similar to what I did last time, but I think try not to mix it up too much and like down, minimize some of the issues that I have with like just a little bit of inconsistency. I think Tobias said the last block got a B plus or a B minus. I can't remember.
I thought it was pretty
So
good. Yeah.
yeah, it was good, and a seven out of 10 from Matt Gore. So
7 out of
that's
10, that's solid.
pretty
Yeah.
good. So it'll be hard to build on that one. We'll go for like an eight, I
Right.
reckon. What does
Okay.
an eight look? Okay, what does an eight look like? If you look at my block from last time, what do you think to like just make
Yeah.
it a bit better? What do you think?
I don't know. It was pretty good. Like, yeah, I thought it was a good block. What would you do different? Like, yeah, I felt like you kind of maybe more mileage, but like not really.
Mm,
Just race execution.
yeah, yeah, true.
Like, I don't know. Um, what did you feel like was holding you back on the day? Like,
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think one of the things I mean, I had issues with nutrition a little bit. Like I
mm,
struggled to get nutrition in towards the back part of the race, and I'm
yeah,
not sure. Like one thing I have done quite poorly maybe is eating before runs and fueling just in training and stuff like that. I'm pretty much just like used to be even for that whole block. Like all my sessions were pretty much fasted.
mm,
And all my runs are fasted. I would eat for some of the Sunday long runs. I'd try to eat, but I think for this block, might just try and fuel better. I think Bree's been pushing that as well, noticing that like not eating before the runs is like I think no one I don't really notice, to be honest. It was just what I did, just not really eat before.
Yeah.
So gonna like try and take some more carbs in before sessions and before runs, and hopefully that gets my body used to processing carbs while I'm or before just before the run. So I'm using that during the runs, and
Mm.
hopefully that might translate to more efficient use of gels and stuff like that.
Yep.
Um, so that's one thing I want to add in as well. Um, but other than that, I mean, it's just trying to be as consistent as possible. Like, I guess the weeks are not really going to change much. Like, still, Tuesday will be a Gore Hill session. As I was saying before, gym in the evening. Fridays will still be the same sort of threshold. It'll be
Mm.
like either 1K repeats off short rest, or like 7 minute reps, 8 minute reps, targeting that more specific pace. I think Tuesdays will be one where I can let loose a little bit more and run it a bit harder. Whereas Friday, I should try and just keep it as disciplined as I can. I think I got a little bit carried away on some of the Friday. Like for example, when we were doing Bay lap tempos, when I was quite fit, I would sort of like just try and improve on my time rather
Mm.
than like do a specific threshold effort. Like I try and almost race it towards the end, if I'm being honest. Like
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
too hard. So maybe like just making those a little bit more specific
Mm.
as well.
What about the long runs? Like, how long were they? You were still going pretty far.
Pretty far. Like I mean, if I look at the first 4 weeks of training, they're like first long run is just 2 hours 15 at a steady pace. Next one's like 4 by 3K at Mara pace. With a total, so there'll be like 30 Ks total. Then the next week, 2 hours 15 again, and then the following like 16K at marathon pace. So I think they'll progressively just build up to what we were doing last time, where we hit those really like those bigger workouts,
Mm.
which were built a lot of confidence. Like I remember the one we did 5 by 5K 3 weeks out, I think it was, which really gave me confidence as well. So I mean, really just doing more of the same. But it's easy to do a bit of preview and talk about being really consistent. I think once you get started,
Yeah.
then just life gets in the way. And it never works out like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to. I don't know what I'm gonna do because like work's pretty busy as well. I mean, everyone has busy work, but like it's always something, and then you got socializing and everything. So it's gonna be a balancing act.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
um, yeah. Any other
Mm.
questions for me, Dom?
Yeah. What about double runs? Did you do many of those?
I didn't do heaps of them, to be
Yeah.
honest. I think I don't see any double runs on the program for the
Mate,
first. For
that
the
could be
first
the end.
4 weeks. No. For the there will
First
be, there
four
will be.
weeks.
I
Yeah.
actually no. I did some doubles. I did struggle to keep them consistent though, because you just yeah. So when they're on the program, just aim to get out. But I think if I can hold, I mean, I've really only done maximum of 90, just under 100 Ks. So the block pretty much goes straight up to like 120
Yeah. Okay.
almost.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be just holding on for the first like few weeks because I'm not used, like I have to try and adjust again to that mileage.
Mm.
Um, so and then I think the doubles will come a little bit later.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. I think, yeah. When I did Berlin, I found like, because yeah, when I was traveling and stuff, I wouldn't, there was always like doubles in the plan, but it said they were optional. And I just never did like any of them really. And I
Yeah.
reckon that was kind of the difference between being like marathon fit and half marathon fit almost for that block.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so I think you need that aerobic stimulus. And yeah, doing the doubles is just, there's nothing else really like it.
Yeah. I don't think I pushed much past Yeah. I mean, I hit quite a few weeks at like between 120 and 130, but I feel like my body just starts to break down and pick up niggles and stuff like that
Yeah, it's
past
tricky.
that. And then especially if you're doing like a big Sunday long run into like a Tuesday run, if you're also pushing mileage as well, I feel like that's where I had issues where like something will just tight, like my hamstring would not like be injured, but it would just like tighten up and it would sort of push me. Like then you get that fear of being injured, and then yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
always something happened when I crept up there. So it'd be interesting to
yeah,
see if I it's if it's worth pushing that. I think like if I can hit between 120 to 130, that would be pretty good. Even just saying that's kind of a bit like daunting, given I haven't done it for so long.
120 to 130.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while since I've had that much training stimulus, I think.
Yeah, I
Um,
reckon that's probably what you need though if you want to
yeah,
get there. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, had some listener questions, Dominic.
Oh yeah, list of questions.
Well, we kind of covered off. How do you prepare for going into a block, Dom? Do you like mentally prepare? This one's from Jess.
Yeah.
What do you obviously ditch surfing?
Yeah. Which yeah, pretty much. Like I guess you got to be wanting to run though. Like so for me it's just making it fun and enjoyable. Um yeah, like that's the most important thing at the moment. So like running the commute is always fun because it's I don't know, it feels like a bit of an adventure. You're actually doing something rather than just running for the sake of it. And then the workouts with people, like it's always great to be running with other people and hanging out with other people makes it a lot easier too. Then yeah, going to the gym's been good, like something different. Um, yeah, I don't know, it's a tough one.
Yeah, no. I think that's I mean, that's kind of like what if you're coming back into you're just coming back into it, so like you really have to switch back to or at least anchor yourself back into training consistently if you're it's kind of like jump starting yourself a bit if you haven't
Yeah,
been consistent. Whereas like if you're already I felt like I came into it last like Gold Coast block last year, I was already training for quite a while. So it was more like just switching gears and trying to be a bit more specific. And even now, like done 7 weeks of training, it's just trying to get back up to because if you, it hasn't felt that um like I haven't felt that tired or like anything like that because it's pretty manageable compared to what I'm at for a normal block. So, but yeah, I think for me it's like thinking about the thinking about the marathon and being like, is this something you still want to commit to
mm,
and go after? Because if you kind of like, obviously you're not going to always be thrilled about training, but if it's not something that you really want to do, like if you're just like, all right, another marathon block, like, oh, yep, yeah, I kind of feel like I want to take the good elements that I had from the last one and sort of try and do it better this time and see if I can how close I can get to that 230 goal.
yeah,
So
definitely.
I feel like I feel like I'm a bit more motivated now towards I don't know, it's just feels like a bit more real now compared to Ibeck. Um I just saw you smile, Dom, and I was like,
Yeah, I think yeah, picking like the right goal and something that's kind of exciting for you.
mm,
It's pretty important. So I guess like for me, it's the half marathon. Like I haven't run a half marathon in a long time, and I feel
yep.
like there's definitely room to improve there at the moment.
Do you think
So
you're gonna like flick the switch and be like, no, I want to really go after a fast time in Newcastle?
uh maybe. Like, I think it'll more be going for the win, probably.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, something like that rather than the time.
Okay.
But maybe, like, yeah, who knows? Um, but I feel like I'm motivated enough at the moment, and it's good to be doing the event with other people and be training with other people for the event.
Yep.
That'll be really cool too. Like, yeah, you go through a lot of like big moments training for an event, and it's pretty special to be able to share that with someone. Like Gold
Yeah.
Coast last year was awesome,
Yeah, it was so
training with
good.
you and like bouncing ideas off you all the time.
Yeah.
And that whole group of like people all training together, pushing each other along was really cool. And they're just,
Yep.
yeah, that's like my favorite bit is just like training with other people, working towards like the same thing.
Yep.
Is really cool. Yeah.
I think once we start building into it, like we'll get that. It'll start to obviously you'll be doing more workouts and it'll start to be more structured. So we'll build into that.
Mm.
Are you doing Sunrun?
Uh, I don't think so.
Oh, he's
Um,
pulled out a Sunrun.
yeah, like I don't know. I've been training for like 2 weeks,
Yeah, that's fair.
so I'm still kind of just getting into it.
Yep.
So I don't want to just throw everything out too much racing and then have to, I don't know, pick it all up again.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do Sunrun, but I think based on the program, it's a threshold effort.
Right.
Yeah. So how do you think I'll go with that, Dom?
I don't know. I don't know why people put thresholds in races. Like, just race.
It's all right. You Spice will never hear that because he doesn't listen. So, um, I'm gonna
How
try
do you
my
think? How
best.
do you think you're going to go? Threshold.
Well, I mean, I see the logic, and I think it'll be a test to be like, can I hold myself back and be like, okay, this is the Ballarat training block. Um,
What's your sun run PB?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't done it for years and years.
Yeah.
Oh no, I yeah, I haven't done it for ages. I think it's like 35, 30 or
Oh,
something.
that's right. I think there was like one year when we thought like, oh, you're going to go sub 35 for sure.
Yeah, and I like blew up massively.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would target like just under 35, I would say.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty
Um,
solid. Walk away with
yeah.
the PB.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be good. There'll be quite a few people out there as well.
Mm.
So it'll be good. Um, I mean, that's pretty much it, Dom. I think we can do, um, we just check
Check in.
in a few
Yeah.
weeks once we both get into it.
Yeah.
Um, hopefully brainstorm some guests. We've really not
Yeah.
been
Guess. Yep. Yep.
committed to the podcast.
Yep. More
Um,
guess.
but no, I'm looking forward to training. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
Should be good.
Anything anything
Yeah.
you want to cover?
Um, the running news. Did you see the women's 5K
You know,
world record?
um, what was it again? What's the
Sub
time?
14. It's like 13:50 something. That's crazy.
Thoughts, Dom? Thoughts?
It's good, but yeah, impressive. I think they've been hanging around the low 14s for a while, so it makes sense.
Yep,
But very cool to have like women running sub 14. That's nuts.
yep. What shoes was it? Out, they were Alpha threes, were they?
Not sure.
Oh, Dom, come on. I'm gonna feel like we're gonna be roasted for this episode.
No, that's a fun fact. I think. Or yeah. Do we say like the Australian record went down as well? That was pretty cool.
I don't
That
think we
was a while
mentioned.
ago.
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was like this was like 2 months ago or something.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And then
Anything. Yep.
the other big news. Thinking about trialing a Chiefs event. Still very early days, but it's going to be called Chiefs, Champs, and Chumps, and it's a running event that's a bit like different.
Sorry,
There's
Chiefs, champs, and chumps.
Chiefs, champs, and jumps.
What's the difference between a chief and a champ?
Well, the Chiefs is us. We're the Chiefs. And then the champs and the chumps. That's kind of the event.
Okay,
But it's
okay.
like uh, it's a very different event. So there's nothing that's ever really been done like it in running before. I don't think. So very kind of innovative from the Chiefs.
Or no one's done it because it's ridiculous, but
It
proceed.
could be that too. Yeah. But it's kind of like schoolyard handball, where you got there's someone in Kings, and then the rest of the guys they're just playing to work their way up to Kings. But when you're playing handball, you play your game and someone gets out. But if you're in Kings and you get out, you get to play again. So working on that concept, the Chiefs Champs and Chump event, there's going to be maybe 10 heats, and we're going to spin a wheel with like a few different distances on it. And then yeah, there's like 4 or 5 people in the heat. For the first heat, it's all seeded, time based, all the way down to the 10th heat or whatever. The winner of the heat goes on and races the next heat. And they pick up bit of prize money or something. Like they get $5 for winning the heat.
$5. Who's
Um,
giving the $5 out?
no, I'll give it out. But then we'll make it like a minute later. The next heat goes. So there, the winner, he's racing the next heat. Everyone else is eliminated. See you later.
Wait, wait, wait,
And
wait, wait. You mean this is all on the same day?
all on the same day, 10 heats,
Oh,
back
like
to
a
back to back.
carnival.
Yeah, it's a bit of a carnival. But yeah, it's kind of like last man standing ish, but it's just the champ keeps on going through until he gets knocked out. And he's picking up prize money on the way and taking scalps. So
It's
I think it's got, yeah, it could be cool.
got legs, you reckon?
Yeah, maybe, but it's a bit complicated. I think everyone has to get their head around it first. So it's, yeah, it's probably going to be, I don't know, a month or two in the making, and we'll give it a crack. But
How are you going to come up with
yeah.
people's like 200-meter seed time?
I don't know. We'll come up with an idea. I think that makes it interesting though, because it kind of throws the door open a bit.
It's a bit of, yeah,
Yeah,
bit
someone
of
could be
dark
good at
art.
like the 800, but over 100 meters, who knows?
Who knows?
Which means like, yeah, but yeah, it could be cool if there's like a champ who's won, I don't know, 3 or 4 events back to back, but he's getting a bit tired, and then someone takes him down. I reckon that'd be awesome too.
Can I
But
ask,
mm,
how did you come up with, like, what inspired you to come up with that?
I don't know, just came to me. But it could be
It
fun.
sounds
We'll see
pretty
how it
fun.
goes.
It
I think
actually, it sounds
we need to
fun.
just trial it. Yeah, see if it actually is fun. But Chiefs, champs, and chumps maybe coming in the future.
Chump is pretty brutal.
Yeah, chump.
It's pretty brutal. I don't think I've ever called someone a chump.
Good
I
on you,
think you'd be
chump.
pretty. I think you'd be pretty demoralized. Have you ever heard of anyone being called a chump?
No. Yeah, but it should be good.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
No, it's pretty hard to follow that one. I think let's just get training.
Yeah, get training, get into
Get
it.
training. Just get into a rhythm and see where we land in a few weeks.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Dom, good to catch up with you.
Right, yeah. Look.
Thanks for throwing a spanner in the works with the Ballarat,
Oh
Newcastle.
yeah. Sorry about that one, mate.
That's all right. All good. It's not about, yeah, still running. That's good.
Still running.
Surfing's
I'll be
gone.
following along closely.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, Dom, Until next time,
Yep. Until next time,
stay strong.
and stay fast. See you later, jump.
You're an idiot.